How to overcome language barriers when English is your second language. If English is your second language, you may feel nervous when speaking in class or interacting with classmates in project discussions. You may become self-conscious and feel embarrassed when you don't know how to pronounce certain words in English. You may also worry how your classmates and professors perceive your capabilities and you as a person. This is understandable, and you are not the only one having these feelings and experience. Many international students have similar feelings and experience too. From the perspective of psychology, you may have some social anxiety, or more specifically, performance anxiety. A proven effective way to overcome social anxiety is exposure. Exposure refers to exposing yourself to a stimulus that causes your fear or anxiety. Put it simply, it means having more practice. In the current context, it means having more practice in spoken English. Just like learning to play any sport, for example, tennis, you won't be perfect the first few times you play it. You may make mistakes when hitting the ball, and it's okay. You'll become more confident when you practice more. To improve your spoken English, you may want to try the following approaches. For example, joining social activities that use English as the communicative language will help you practice oral English in a relatively stress-free manner. Rehearsals such as formulating your ideas in English by rehearsing it in your mind or writing it on a piece of paper before saying it out loud will help. You may also consider having some role plays with your friends before you go for an actual presentation in class. As you practice more and use exposure to overcome your social or performance anxiety, you'll notice that speaking English comes easier to you with the passage of time. This will build up your self-confidence in spoken English, and gradually you'll feel more comfortable interacting with your classmates and professors.